Hello, guys. I hope you're all doing alright. I hope you all had a great weekend. For me, it got a bit confusing at the end. We started off with, renovating. Nothing new at this point. But today is my mother's birthday, which is, a special but normal thing to happen. At the same time, it's also my grandpa's death day, so yeah, something positive and negative at the same day. It's kind of weird. You don't really know how to feel or what to do at this point. Oh well, we're nearing us the end of this day, the end of the week, and soon to be start of the next one. And we're gonna do it with a unique event, which has a theme of divination and stuff, from what I understand, like magical. And the new character, looks interesting and promising too. Can't wait to find out the story. So let's get right into it. Whoa.
That is the victory! Nige!
And this is the new character. Looks rather promising. Okay, now. But to be honest, I still want to try getting, I think it's the spec up version of me. Wouldn't mind getting her, though chances seem to be rather slim. Oh, we will see how it will work out. But until then,
It's my turn! Taste this!
jump into the event first. But before that, I will drink some water, cause I know I'm gonna get dehydrated as fuck. Will you be okay? Sorry? I'm sure you already know that you're quickly reaching your limit. Huh? Huh? You've said that several times already. This is my job. Okay. If that's what you want. Alright. I'm going to lie down. Arcana lies down on the bed, extending out from the large cylindrical machine. Yikes. Cold. Can't you at least outfit this thing with some heating? It's always freezing. I'll think about it. Anyway, let's begin. Alright. Oh, wait. It's okay if you're scared. You're doing the right thing. Huh? What was that? Huh? Just let me take a few selfies. For proof, you know? For proof? Proving what? Arcana strikes a couple of different poses as she takes a few snaps with her phone. Sorry about that. All done now. As Ingrid presses the button, the machine hums to life. Oh. Wait, what? Memory wipe procedure initiated. Oh no. Why? We're only within the authorized limits by a hair. No. Wait. It's the opposite. We're just outside it. Arcana lies inside the operating machine with her eyes closed peacefully. Ingrid takes out her phone. Please provide authentication? Authentication code. Authenticating user. You do what you have to do. I'll do the same. Authentication complete. User code I1 for righteous judgment. What's up with that? Oh. Wait, what is that? Ah, that's the phone. That's an interesting. So she. Ooh. Beautiful voice. So what we got here? Ouija board. She used something like a microphone holder, but for phone. Interesting, definitely. Tarot cards. Ooh. I didn't expect this now. Alright, not bad, not bad. A beautiful voice, that I have to say.
Fancy a drink?
Alright. Take care of that. Let's get into it. Ooh, fancy. Oh, so Phantom will be in there too? Alright.
Here comes the bunny doctor.
You want me?
I'm on your
Bunny
side.
Doctor. Yes, please.
What? You expect me to go out in this outfit?
I shall take the lead.
Yep. Not sure the trick. Monsieur, stay right where you are. Is it time for the Thieves of Justice to make a move? Unfortunately, not this time. No? Then what is it? I need your help. A stranger appears from behind Phantom. Let me introduce you to someone. This is Arcana. She's also from the bestseller squad. Hello. Nice to meet you, Arcana. Huh? Something wrong? Huh? Oh. We're talking to me? Nice to meet you too. Huh. Allow me to apologize on her behalf. She's not usually like this. She lost her memory. What do you mean? As in she underwent a memory wipe? That's right. I'm not sure if you remember, but due to the sensitive and secretive nature of our work, the members of Bestseller have to undergo regular memory wipes. Right. Secretive? I receive my fair share of memory wipes, but it's nothing compared to what Arcana goes through. How often does she have to get it done? On a daily basis. The daily? That doesn't really seem healthy. Even though it's become a daily routine, something went wrong this time. Like lasting side effects? I guess you could say that. We're supposed to only forget the information we handle, but right now, Arcana has forgotten who she even is. That's bad. The boss asked me to do whatever I could to try and bring her memories back, but nothing has worked so far. Please, monsieur. I need you to help Arcana regain her memory. How are we supposed to do that? I don't think we ever had... Yeah, I mean, we never really did anything with her, so... Huh, that might be complicated. Huh? Are you not in a position to help? No, it's not that. I'm just thinking about what we could do to help her regain her memory. Name? Huh? What? I remember my name and what my job was. You do? Well, that's something. My name is Arcana. I'm a detective. Ah. Man, must be really shady business. If she,
Stay behind me, Commander.
if she has to get daily memory wipes.
Let's finish this quickly. Sorry, I'll get back to it. Wait a second.
No, not
Just a
really
moment.
shady, more like
Reloading.
she has quite a lot of. She gets a lot of confidential or dangerous information that needs to get rid of. Needs to be
The
rid
party
of, I
isn't
guess.
over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
My name is Arcana. I'm a detective. Huh? A phantom mentioned secrets earlier. Something clicked in my mind. Also, the word detective sounds familiar. Therefore, I must be... That's probably because you played the role of the detective when we all practiced being thieves. Oh, is that it? That's right. At least you got your name right. Okay now, try and remember. We are the bestseller squad. Librarians in the Ark, entrusted with the noble duty of preserving knowledge. Why do you need memory wipes on a daily basis because of that? You can explain it all you want, but I still don't remember. Is there anything you could tell her which would jog her memory? To be honest, I'm not really sure. But are you both from the same squad? We're both a part of Bestseller. Yes, but we don't actually know much about each other's work. Because it's classified? That's right. Other than personal matters, we don't know much else about each other. When it comes to our professional roles, I can only assume that Arcana handles even more secretive material than the rest of us. Maybe we should ask Ingrid. But I do know where she usually spends her time, which is in her workshop. Why don't we go there and try to find some clues? My thief instincts are pointing in that direction. I suppose that's the only viable option we have. Are you okay with that, Arcana? With what? Well, we're planning on going to your room. Oh. I don't know. That's a bit... What's making you hesitant? I'm a bit of a neat freak. How do you know that? Or at least, I think I was? That's true. You never did have so much as a hair out of place. Looks like that hasn't changed. I guess not. Maybe that's why when I hear that other people will be entering my room, I feel this sense of resistance. But if we don't check it out, we won't turn up any clues. How about this? Kaina lifts her pinky finger. Promise me something. Oh, pinky swear? Pinky promise? Promise what? That you won't make too much of a mess. If you do that, I might feel better about all this. Sure. I hook my pinky together with Arcanus. Alright, let's go. Arcana strides confidently out the door. And then promptly comes back, because she doesn't know where her workshop is. I knew it. Where's my workshop, by the way? I'll lead the way. That's a good idea. Man, I
This
saw
won't
that
end
coming.
well for you.
Time out! Wait a second.
As usual, the thief comes out victorious.
Yeah, I'm without a mask. I saw that. After arriving at the library, we proceed to follow Phantom deeper inside the building, past the reading room, until we reach a door at the end of a secluded hallway. This is it. This should be Arcanus' workshop, although I've never been inside. Looks quite secretive. Huh? This must have been written by me. Arcana points to a note stuck on the door which reads, "Authorized personnel only." That's definitely your handwriting. Hey, you know what? Arcana pokes my son. What? Given how hidden this location is, must have been working on something that was a huge secret. If you're not a detective, then maybe I'm an assassin? I doubt that. Or a fixer? Something like that? I highly doubt. I mean, nice to see you again, to be honest, but still, it's not entirely impossible. Actually, that might be true. You think so too? Let's hurry inside. We might find a weapon stash. Knives, guns, all sorts of stuff. She seems really happy about it. Huh? She can't get it open. Arcana jiggles the door handle. The door doesn't budge. It's locked. There's something next to the door frame. Huh? Besides the door, a small device the size of a fist is fixated on the wall. Key combination? Code lock? Oh. It looks like a biometric scanner. Wow. You can tell it just by looking at it? I've seen something similar a few times before. Are you an assassin as well? I saw it at the central government HQ. Oh, right. The Phantom told me that you're a commander. Try scanning your fingerprint. Following my instructions, Arcana places her finger on the scanner and brings her face towards the device. Identification confirmed. It worked. It opened. Thanks for the tip. No problem. Well, let's head inside. Wait, just a moment. Don't forget our promise. No making a mess. Alright, we're not gonna make a mess. Upon entering the room, the interior space, to put it charitably, has lift and feel. To put it bluntly, it's a total pigsty. Well, I think we can rule out you being an assassin. Well, piles of clothes lie scattered everywhere. Books are stacked up in impossibly high towers. One entire wall is covered with an array of photos. A medley assortment of occult artifacts are peppered throughout the disarray. Their purpose unclear. Uh, maybe this isn't my room? Are those pictures on the wall? Are those selfies of you? Wait, I've got it. The thief must have broken in. Some dazzling criminal busted in and thrashed my room. The door was locked, and from the looks of it, can only be opened with your biometric data. Locked room ransacking, perhaps? This library is one of the most secure places in the entire arc. No run-of-the-mill cat burglar could get in. Only a fat thief could even have a chance of breaking in. Well, doesn't it feel nice and homey? I suppose you could say that. At least there's no garbage strewn around. Of course there isn't. What do you take me for? Having said that, you should really try and put your clothes away properly. And get in the habit of putting books back on the shelf after reading them. I should mention that you were like this even before you lost your memory. I see. Forget clues. We need to clean this place up first. I don't see how we would find anything otherwise. Wait! You're already going out of your way to help me. Having you clean my room is a step too far. How about you go outside for a moment? I clean this place up. It won't be long. From the sound, from the way it got described, it sounded like a real mess. I doubt you'll be cleaning this place up in a short time. Unless you're going to incinerate everything. If you insist. We'll be in the reading room. Call us when you're actually, what's wrong? Could you actually help me, little phantom? Fine. Call me when you're done. Oh gee, well I guess maybe we can check out those books and see if there's something interesting in between those books. Who knows, maybe I also have a sort of mangas. I spent about 30 minutes in the reading room, perusing various books before returning to the Arcana's workshop. 30 minutes, that's pretty fast. Nope. Nothing seems to have changed. Well, what do you mean? Got rid of the clothes and organized all sorts of stuff. I did my best. The table looks exactly like it did before. As before, the table is cluttered with stacks of cards, a crystal ball, and thick, mysterious-looking books. Oh, that stuff? Yukana picks up a deck of cards from the table. While we're cleaning, these brought back memories. Tarot cards? Oh, so you're familiar? I know they're tarot cards, but that's about it. Akana skillfully shuffles the deck. Well, I guess memory movement's kicking in. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I used to do tarot readings as a psychic. That's correct. You even ran a small fortune-telling shop in the Ark. What? This is huge. Why are you only telling me this now? I did. I told you about 5 times earlier. Oh, sorry. Well, at least, I guess from the look of it, if she finds it out herself, it seems like the memory is sticking. So I guess, well, she gotta find out more by herself. Still, at least you're remembering things, even if it isn't at the fastest pace. Do you remember anything else? Not yet. Just... Akena flips over a card and carefully places it on the table. I do remember that before heading to work, I would do a reading for myself. On the card, it reads, Death. Oh. Death? What does it mean? Well, Akena hesitates for a while. It means... After a few moments, she utters something which takes me aback. I have no idea what it means, yeah. I already thought that would be the case. Nah. I would have been surprised if she would have remembered that out of nowhere.
This injection will be particularly painful.
Well, I guess I can accept it because it's a bunny doctor.
This
Otherwise, I wouldn't
outfit is
accept
a
it.
real drag.
Ooh,
Wait a second.
neat magic trick.
Where next?
Oh, wait.
Just a moment.
She rapid fires, so I guess it's a long barrel automatic
As usual,
weapon.
the thief comes out
Looks
victorious.
like a snooper. Interesting. 15 minutes later. After flipping through one of the formidable tomes for a while, Akena suddenly lifts her head. I found it! The upright death card. Despite its ominous appearance, in fact signifies new beginnings and rebirth. Well, that sounds about right. If you think about what she has to go through on a daily basis. Phantom. Yes. Do tarot readings usually involve readings from a book? Pretty sure that's a no. Huh. This is worse than I thought. I really made the right choice asking you for your help. Ouch. I'm feeling something that doesn't feel nice. Can't find anything. Something was... something sharp was poking me, but I couldn't find anything. Now it seems to be gone. Weird. You think so? Yeah. I can't believe she completely forgot about the tarot. That's one of her favorite things. I'm not so concerned about that. What I want to know is, has she always been like this, personality-wise? Oh? Sorry, I forgot to take this. Go ahead. Phantom leaves the room with her phone in. So, in conclusion, I'm bubbly and approachable on the outside, but inside I'm a cold, ruthless and sophisticated professional. Voila! I see. I'm not sure about that, to be honest. Oh, would you like me to give you a reading? No. Outside the room, I can faintly hear Phantom on the phone. Actually, we may have to wait for Phantom, so go ahead. Excellent. Even if it's not always 100% accurate, a fortune telling can still be quite useful. You could consider the form of advice. Arcana shuffles the deck and spreads the cards across the table. Now, select 3 cards. I reach out, draw 3 cards. My throat. No, I need to drink something first. My throat has been acting up a bit since I ate a piece of pizza my father made himself. There was some seasoning on it. I'm not sure what. Usually I'm really good with spicy food. Like, I would say white well, like million Scoville or something like that, but I can chew on stuff like bird's eye chili without a problem. But I don't know what was on it or what it was called that was on the pizza seasoning, but it wasn't hot, but for some reason the flavor was too overwhelming, and it felt like next to the hotness, the little pieces were like little knives or something slicing on my mouth. It was really weird. Oh well. Let's continue. I reach out, draw 3 cards, then flip them over. Emperor, Wheel of Fortune, and a reversed Hangman. I think those 2 are good, and the third one I'm not sure about. Okay, now looks at the cards, blinking vacantly. Do you need a moment to consult the book? No, I remember. You have had a few things on your mind as of late. That could apply to anyone. It seems that you are struggling especially with human interactions. Once again, this is all pretty general. And this is also my case. Very true. And your eyes look different. Do they? Yes, they are different. You recently parted ways with someone precious to you. It's been a while since that happened, but yes. Surface, battle, struggle. You have been fighting ceaselessly all this time without reprieve. Okay now, are you okay? A chatterbox. Huh? Nihilista. Indivilia. Countless enemies whom you have defeated. However, even stronger foes will stand in your way going forward. That's true. Current data shows your success rate in battle as 82%. If we exclude tactical retreats and successful withdrawals, 100%. Damn. After analyzing your combat records from your initial commission to your latest mission, your future is... Huh? Kana staggers back, clutching her head. I reach out to support her. She's back. Huh? So, she does have some type of power. Are you okay? Yes. I just got a little dizzy all of a sudden. With her head resting against my shoulder, McKenna looks up at me. Hey, doesn't this make me seem like a fragile damsel in distress? Fragile? Yeah, you know, fair maidens of delicate constitution who are prone to fainting daintily and the like. Oh, maybe. At any rate, thanks for keeping me upright. I'm fine now. What a world just happened. What do you mean? Did I make your heart flutter? You certainly did, but not for the reason you're thinking. Huh? It seems Arcana has no memory of what just transpired. As if something in her brain just took over. Did something happen? No, it's nothing. What was the call about? I don't think I can leave the library unattended any longer. So it was regarding work? Indeed it was. So I was wondering... Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. If you need help with anything, you can contact me anytime. Will do. Let's head out of here for now, Arcana. Okay. What do you plan on doing now? First off, I think we need to have you get a thorough examination. Oh, really? What will we check? I mean, for what will we check?
You won't like
there's
me
some
when I
damage
get
going
angry.
Just a moment. All done. Next patient, please.
Alright. One last token and then we gotta restock. Despite Arcana grumbling about how she's fine, I insist on taking her to the hospital. After having her go through a medical examination, I head into the consultation room to hear the results from Mary. How'd it go? You say you're potentially suffering permanent memory loss due to repeated memory wipes? That's what we think, yes. There's a high chance that your memories will return. When you say that, you remember more now than you did when you first regained consciousness? I think so. Some stuff about Taro is also coming back to me. Alright. Now, if I could direct your attention to this. Mary points at the monitor. Your brainwave activity and neural responses are returning to normal. The nymph also appears to be reacting accordingly to those changes, so I think you will be okay. Okay. One more thing. You said you visited your old room, yes? Being in familiar locations like that, and engaging in activities you did before, are effective methods for regaining your memories. Keep at it, but be careful not to overdo it. I knew it. You see? The Phantom was the one who suggested going to that room, not you. However, this might be the last time where you will have a chance to return to normal. Huh? Wait, could you explain that in more detail? We have a case in our database of another patient with similar symptoms. Really? Mary turns the monitor so that we can see. Who is it? Ouch. After experiencing intermittent memory loss, she eventually suffered a complete and total loss of memory. The test results indicate that her nymph has been reset, the cause of which was excessive frequent memory wipes. Oh, and who was it? We won't get it told? Oh. Would have been interesting to find out. To be honest, my guess was kinda on Snow White. It might be her. Though I'm not sure if they keep track of the health of pilgrims. When repeatedly exposed to certain stimuli, the brain adapts and becomes accustomed to them. Nymph functions in the same fashion. The nymph mistakenly registers an absence of memory as the default state as normal. It subsequently independently begins to erase memories that it shouldn't. In other words, it becomes accustomed to the absence of memories. Huh. While I don't think it would go to the extent of shutting down your essential survival functions, if this keeps up, you will almost certainly lose all of your memories. Permanently. This sounds a lot like... Yes. We call this a mind switch. It might really be Snow White we're talking about. And technically, it's a bit different, but the end result is the same. You become a totally different person. I'll run a few more tests. Pepper will guide you. Okay. Thank you. Kana leaves the consultation room. Commander, you said Akana was part of the bestseller squad? Yes, she said she handles records. And every time she has to handle classified information, her memory is erased. Correct. Is she strong? What do you mean? Do you know when the Ark's library was established? It's been around since the Ark's inception. Of course, I don't know if Akana has been working there from the beginning, but I'm sure she's been there for quite a while. It's not a job that most people would be willing to undertake. Mary organized the charts in a folder. First and foremost, my opinion as a medical professional is that she shouldn't undergo any more memory wipes. That may be difficult, it's not exactly up to her. I see. It means you have to take good care of her. She may not show it, but I'm sure she's feeling quite anxious. Alright, thank you, Mary. And the amount of memories she must have gotten erased. I can't imagine. I head to the consultation room and wait for Akana. After finishing her tests, Akana comes skipping over. Did it go well? Yes, nothing too serious. Akana. Yes? Mary said it wouldn't be good if you keep getting your memory wiped. I know. But it's not like I can help it, can I? You're right. But perhaps if I say something to the higher-ups. No, I didn't say that as a way of asking for your help. I choose this job and all that it entails. No one knows me better than myself. I realize my memory is a bit screwy at the moment, but I know that I'm someone who only dedicates herself to things that she believes in. And you know why? Akana takes out a tarot card. Wheel of Fortune? Whoops, wrong side. Akana turns over the card. On the back side, the following words are: You are master of your own fate. I mean, we all are. I thought you'd be a little more impressed. Well, about what? This is a message left to me by my past self. Isn't that amazing? Aren't you on the tenterhooks? Not sure. Well then, Kayla smiles and reaches out her hand. May I? You may. I take Kayla's hand and she begins to lead me somewhere. Oh. She is leading me to a place. I wonder where
I
we
never
go.
thought I'd be fighting in a dress. Gotta reload. Time out! This outfit is a real drag.
Boom.
I am glad we wrapped this up before the tea got cold. Would you not agree, Pine?
A few moments later, we arrive at the downtown area of the Ark. Oh? What are you planning on doing? The doctor said it would help if we do things that I did before, right? Yeah. Well, that's precisely what I'm trying out. You remember activities you used to do? No. But there are ways that could help me find out. Kenna holds out her phone. In our modern society, it's not unreasonable to say that just about everything concerning us is tied to our phones. So with that in mind, if I look at my past purchases, Kenna scrolls through her phone. I'll be able to find out exactly what I was doing. Maybe you really were a detective before. Alright, let's go. Our first destination is none other than... Blech. Too bitter. It's a latte. You really think that's too bitter? I think it's too bitter too. Yes. I figured that since I bought something at a cafe, it would have been a coffee, but I guess not. Maybe a tea. Try ordering something else at the same price. That's genius. Wait a moment, I'll be right back. This has to be the run. It's delicious. Well, what is it? Lemon tea. Ooh, yes, lemon tea. Oh, the source of a good childhood. Oh, I remember. I basically drank lemon tea without end. Oh, the good times too, when I stayed up with my dad until like 3 AM and we played a game together. And I had like 5 cups of tea or more that evening. Oh, give me a bottle of lemon tea and it will be deleted by me. You want to try some? Akana holds out her cup. Sure. Here. You take a sip of the lemon tea. How is it? What? No, I'm totally the other way around. I don't like coffee, it's too bitter for me. I think I prefer coffee. Ugh. How can you drink something so bitter? I don't think it's all that bitter. Are you telling me that the coffee you have isn't bitter? Wait, you may think it's... Okay, I take a sip of my coffee. Ugh. I was going to tell you it was bitter. Oh, why didn't you tell me sooner? Anyway, are there always this many people here? The place seems familiar, but it feels weird seeing this many people. I'm surprised you remember so much. Maybe you always went there to another time where there were less people. What do you mean? You just said it feels weird for this place to be packed. Does that mean you remember it usually being not so busy? Oh, I see what you mean. Oh, no, sorry. I don't really remember anything concrete. So you didn't remember after all. What would be weird is if all my memories came rushing back from a single drink at a cafe. We still have a lot more places to go. I know, but look at this. Kana pulls out a note from a pocket crammed full of densely written text. On the very top is written, places to visit today. Actually, on second thought. Huh? Kana hurriedly takes out a pen and scratches out the heading, replacing it instead with Operation Memory Recovery. Oh, cute. That's better. Anyway, these are all the places we still have to check out. The note includes locations such as the cafe and many others. A famous dessert shop that I've heard about, an accessory store, nail salon, a hair salon, several popular restaurants, and more. Hold on. Yes? You intend on visiting all these places? Today? Of course. I have to regain my memories, don't I? Why, are you busy? It's not that. It's... Don't worry about money. I've got it covered. It's not that either. Then what's the problem? I trust you to see this through to the end. I'm subsequently dragged around by Kana for the entire afternoon. At long last, we arrive at our last shop. A photo sticker booth. Oh. This is it. Okay. Before I can say anything more, the camera snaps and takes a photo. Despite me not being ready. Okay. Let's see if we got any good ones. Ooh. Oh, this one. Here you go. Thanks. Okay, now hands me a photo. In it, it can be seen in acute discomfort. Yep, definitely a good photo. Gonna frame that. Meanwhile, Akana is awkwardly positioned at an odd angle. You don't like it, do you? Alright, next we... Huh? Akana once again starts to stagger in a hotel. I don't think I'll ever get used to that. It's like someone is taking a vacuum cleaner to my brain. Are you okay? Not really. But at least it's benefiting me somehow. Every time she visits a new location, Kana gets a splitting headache and regains a bit of her memory. And I will regain a bit of my hydration by drinking some water. Apparently, this is the pose I like to make when taking photos. It was like my body was moving on its own. Huh. The dishes she eats, the clothing style she's fond of, movies that left a deep impression on her. They're everyday things, but they seem to be helping her. There were quite a lot of pictures in your room. It seems you were a fan of taking photos. I feel like that's her way of saving some memories. Yeah, even when it's not a particularly special occasion. Oh, she turned again. Something wrong? Akana stares at me with the same vacant expression she had during the tarot reading. Akana? Akana proceeds to head outside, completely ignoring me calling out to her. Where's she going? Let's find out. There. We need 2 boxes. Actually, let me buy one first. We might be able to get through it until to the reset, and then just have them there. I follow Akana inside the library. She's still in what seems to be a fugue state. Identification confirmed. She goes inside her room. After arriving at the entrance of her workspace, Akana casually verifies her identity and opens the door. She approaches the wall covered in... Sakana flips over a photo. What? What the? Just by flipping a photo? The entire bookshelf moves to the side, revealing an old but sturdy looking door. Death. Rebirth. New beginning. Akana disappears beyond the door. Huh? I follow her through the door. As I pass into the dark hallway. A reading room? Inside there is a reading room which appears even older than those found in the library. Akana stands in the middle, the same blank expression on her face. Huh? Akana, are you okay? You're... so dizzy. Wait a moment. When she has gotten a hold of herself, Akana lifts her face. Phew. Okay. I'm fine now. This was a pretty severe episode. Worse than the others. Do you think you've regained your memory? Maybe? Maybe? Well, it's true that I now remember things that I couldn't before. I can't say for certain whether it's everything, but it probably is, right? I'm not sure about that. Anyways. Huh? Akana frantically looks around the surroundings. How did you get in here? I just followed you. Whoa. Akana grabs my hand and starts walking back the way we came in. You can't be here. It'll only lead to trouble. Hurry and get out. I'll explain later. Oh. Footsteps echo from the other end of the hallway. Already? Oh no. We're too late. What should I do? Akana grabs me by the arms and looks me in the eye. Listen carefully. Let me handle this. Just stay quiet. Don't say anything and stay still. Understand? What in the world is good? Do you understand? Oh, okay. Yeah, just gotta calm down. Akana steps in front of me as if to protect me. Meanwhile, the individual responsible for the clacking footstep emerges. Oh, it's K and D. Huh? Huh? Why are they here, I wonder?
If it's us, we can
Is there
win.
like an alarm or something if she turns the pick around and opens the door?
This outfit is a real drag.
Oh,
Let's finish
I
this
wonder.
quickly.
Yep.
Time out.
I guess we're about to find out what's going on.
Score another one for the good guys. Hope the Syndicate doesn't get wind of it.
I'll have
I
this
hope
all
so
taken care of before sunrise.
Let's finish this quickly.
Just
Careful.
a moment.
Time out.
Next patient.
This outfit is a real...
As usual, the thief comes out victorious.
Huh? Hello, it's been a while. Wow, I've never seen you dressed so casually, Dee. Yep. It really suits you. You've got quite a nice figure. Although Akaina's maintaining a neutral expression while greeting D and K. Her legs are trembling like twigs. Akaina. Shh. Akaina, it's okay. What do you mean? I'm in serious trouble here. Do you have any idea how dangerous these people are? I grab Akaina's wrist, pull her back and step forward. Listen to what I'm telling you. Oh gee, Akaina's grabbing me by the pants, and yanking me backward. You're gonna get yourself killed. They're gonna knock your block off. Wait, what is this? What are you doing here? Honey? Akaina promptly stops yanking me backward and bolts upward. Honey? Are you two an item? No, that's not... It's complicated. We can't say anything wrong if we get this type of stare right at us. Complicated? We were out on a mission, but dropped everything because we got an intruder alert. I never imagined it'd be you, honey. You shouldn't have come here. It's unfortunate that it has to end this way, especially since we had some good times in the past, huh? D and K each put their hand on their ear as if receiving a communication. Stand down. Call of termination? The termination? Do you mean to tell me I just nearly got offed? Correct. Jesus, Esther! What utter nonsense. Did you hear the orders? Yes. Huh? The situation all clear. Resuming previous mission. I'll let you do the explaining. As Dee passes by, she stops for a moment and leans in close to my ear. Honey, if you consult the materials in this place, perhaps the crown upon your head won't weigh so heavily. What? What the? Does she think I was sitting around twiddling my thumbs before this? I was in the middle of a mission too. I had finally managed to infiltrate another location, which has no small feat. There was no small feat, but I had to drop everything in order to come running over here. Okay. What? An explanation, please. If it weren't for that order, I would just leave. This is a top-secret facility, where any unauthorized intruders are liable to get their head lopped off. Akaina is the administrator, and she's the only one who can enter this place. That is, until now. You were just granted authorization. Wait, what? And what does that mean? You can read the information contained here, or whatever else you want. You could live in here for all I care. Huh. What exactly is this place? Momentarily at a loss for words, Kay soon comes back to her senses. Before I say anything more, I want to know something. When you came in here, did you have any idea what kind of place this was? No. My coming here was more accidental than anything, honestly. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to upset you. I'm not angry. I'm not angry. I was just reflecting back on my life. Why? Because the same action has led to different results. Oh? I'm not in the mood to explain this to you. I don't know the specifics about this place myself, so I'll leave the explanation to Arcana. I've got to get go. Doesn't sound really right. Good grief. What is it now? Kay once again touches her and grimaces. It's a message from I. Oh. Never heard her, I think. She says to check your phone. My phone? Upon taking out my phone, I see there's a message. Always act in a tactical manner. Ingrid! Huh. Okay, but what exactly did she mean with that now? Man,
You
I'm
won't
having
like
more
me when I get
questions than I got
angry.
answers, to be honest.
Careful.
Sorry, I'll get back to it soon. I am glad we wrapped this up before the tea got cold. Would you not agree, Pine?
Soon after Kay leaves. Yeah. Oh shit. Something disconnected. There we go. Akana exhales in relief and plops to the ground. My goodness. I think I just shaved 10 years of my life. Thank you. Huh? What are you so surprised for? I didn't expect you to be thanking me. You tried to protect me back there. You haven't done anything wrong. You're just trying to help me, dang it. Jeez, let me reposition myself. There we go. I got mixed up in all this as a result. You should hardly have to die because of that. I see. Thank you. You're making me uncomfortable. I just did what needed to be done. How the heck do you know members of Pirelli's Siege anyway? Are you a... Yes, I'm an assassin? You do seem to be the type, I guess. I'm a commander. I've told you that already. Oh, alright. Hold on. What's a commander from the Ark doing fraternizing with sneakers from Pirelli's Siege? That makes it even weirder. It does? Yes. How so? Usually, anyone who crosses paths with them doesn't live to tell the tale. After all, they were apparently planning to bump you off initially. Don't remind me. How do you know DNK? This library. Or this precise location, rather. Arcana points to the ground. Paris Siege handles security for the top secret archive. As such, I've had the pleasure of running into them a handful of times. I see. So were there others before they tried to get in there? In an attempt to lighten the suddenly dour mood, I changed the subject. Can you tell me more about your memory coming back? Well, before I opened the door, I remember mumbling something. Yeah, death and rebirth, stuff like that. Yes, those words act like triggers. Kind of like a form of self-suggestion. Whenever I come here after work, I recite these words, and voila! I remember everything that's happened in here. It's super convenient. Sure, the very fact that I regained those memories means I have to get them wiped again once I'm done working, but it's not such a big deal. It actually works. It sure does, since I'm a Nico. Ah, okay. This time was an exception to the rule, what with me losing all of my memory and then regaining it all. Normally, I don't experience any major issues like that. You did this time, and it won't be better the next times. Akana puts on a not entirely convincing innocent smile, then approaches me and links her arm with mine. Let's go. Go where? Can you hear Kay? I've got to give you an explanation, don't I? I'll give you a tour of the library. We turn back to the antique reading room I had briefly seen before. This is the top secret archive I was telling you about. May sound intimidating, but as you can see, it's a little more than a rundown room of books. Is this where classified records are stored? Yes. If I were to put it simply, you could call this an archive of forbidden books. Forbidden? In which way? Kinda like in fantasy novels. When they've got places where they keep dangerous and forbidden knowledge or magic. Although there isn't any forbidden magic here. Oh, no magic? Sad. Then what is in here? Top secret records, which are very dangerous. Oh. Akana, keeping her arm locked with mine, starts walking further inside the reading room. It looks similar to the grand reading room in the library, doesn't it? This was the original reading room when the Ark Library was first built. Oh. Over the years, the library has undergone numerous expansions and become what you see now. Meanwhile, this old reading room was reconfigured in a forbidden library. The most important part of my job is... oh, the forbidden library. I like that. That's what I'm gonna call this place from now on. Anyway, my job is to oversee this place. Since everything in here is highly classified, information which cannot leave this room under any circumstance. I therefore have to get my memories wiped after working. It's the same for Phantom and Label with their jobs. Well, I can be in here now too, and I can get my memories wiped. And I can still live, so why can't you do? But it's particularly intense for you, a daily occurrence from what I gather. Yes, at least. At least? I once had my memory wiped more than 10 times in a single day. What? For a while there, it negatively affected my work, and things started piling up. But it wasn't because I was slacking off. Promise. You've got a strange look on your face. Was it something I said? Are you okay? With what? Getting your memory wiped that often. Oh, that? Of course I don't enjoy it. What a silly question. Do you know how annoying it is to shuttle back and forth to Elysian headquarters all the time? On top of that, I have to make the trip right after work. I've been asking them to place a memory wipe device in my room or somewhere close, but they shut that idea down quick. Said it'd be too difficult to maintain the machine that way. Our boss is a good person, but she is a bit stuck in her ways. Huh. What's so funny? Nothing, I was just thinking about what a good person you are. Oh? I'm simply doing what's expected of me. The work I do isn't exceptionally painful or difficult. Okana playfully pokes my cheek. So why don't you turn that frown upside down for me? Okay. Good boy. Now then, Okana reaches out her hand. What do you say we continue with our tour? Will we see something between those documents that will shock us?
Don't push yourselves too hard.
Like a plot twist out of nowhere, or
Time out!
maybe more information about us?
Sorry, I'll get back to it soon.
Let's finish this quickly. Score another one for the good guys. Hope the Syndicate doesn't get wind of it.
3 more levels. Okana and I make our way down the hallway. I always want to say alleyway for some reason. Hallway connected to the reading room. Rows of old bookshelves stretch on seemingly infinitely. There's so much here. There certainly is. Even so, the library is going to undergo another expansion soon. And this time, it's not to enlarge the area accessible to the public, but rather to make the Forbidden Library bigger. Oh. So more forbidden knowledge. It makes you wonder why there's so much to hide. You say that, but from looking at the labels on the bookshelves, the contents contained here seems to be harmless records of human history rather than sensitive classified information. World history, pop music, film. Is this the kind of information that really has to be kept secret? Below one of the labels, which is marked Theta, there's a piece of paper affixed to the bookshelf which reads, "Not for me." Oh, why that? Secrets must be protected. Huh? It's kind of like our squad's motto. Doesn't it kind of go without saying that secrets should be protected? Yes, but the emphasis is on just how necessary it is. I see. These books are valuable pieces of human history. When you have something of such immense value, what do you think is the best way to protect it? Let no one know of its existence. Precisely. No one will steal them or desecrate them if they don't know they exist. Kind of ironic when you think about it. Very much so. Although, our founders saw things a bit differently. Founder? The man who both created the bestseller squad and entrusted us with overseeing the library. I heard he retired from his previous line of work and went on to become the library director. What about now? Now, I guess you could say the position is vacant. At the moment, our squad oversees everything here. The founder stepped away a long time ago. What kind of person was he? I don't know. You don't have to look at me like that. The reason I don't know is because I never met him. Oh, really? Of course not. He was around during the time of Operation Ark Guardian. I've been in the squad for a while, but not that long. Sorry, I thought you'd been here from the start. I'm not that old, you know. I'm the 17th one. There were so many? Gee, 17th what? Manager of this forbidden library. Oof. What happened to the previous managers? Do you remember what the doctor said before? Yes. We call this a mind switch. There you go, making that face again. I shouldn't have said anything. I know I keep asking you this, but are you sure you're okay? Okay, fine. This time I won't change the subject and ramble about the commute. Of course I'm not okay. Hiding it behind a smile. It's my memories that make me who I am. Even if it doesn't go as far as full-blown mind switch, it's still like a part of me is dying with every passing day. It's not as if I'm losing all my memories, but I am losing some of them, and part of me goes with it. Oh. Nevertheless, this is a job which must be done. Is protecting this information really that important? More than your own life? Yes. Far more important than the life of an ordinary Nika like myself. Oh. Come this way. Akena moves deeper into the reading room. The secrets contained in this place need to be kept safe. Do you know from what? People with bad intentions? No. Perilous Siege fulfills that role. Then what? From Oblivion. Huh? These books contain records of a past which no longer exists. If the information contained within these tomes is forgotten, then the past world they describe dies along with them. As long as they are not forgotten, they are mortal. So long as at least one person remembers them, they will live on. As we walk, the books sitting on the shelves gradually become visibly older. The musty smell of vintage books thickens in the hushed, forbidden library. Personally, I find it somewhat odd myself. If they're so desperate to protect this place, there shouldn't be need for someone like me. If they sealed this place up and kept it out of sight and out of mind, wouldn't that be easier? You're right. Normally that's how it would be done. Exactly. But Akena opens the old wooden door at the end of the passageway. Secret can only exist when at least someone knows about it. That's true. I mean, the secret gets created by someone who knows. And if nobody knows, it's like it's not existing. Behind the door lies a small room, half of which is taken up by two bookshelves. The ever-present scent of books lingers in the air. Akena walks into the middle of the room and turns back to look at me. Do you think there are things in this world that no one knows about? If absolutely no one knows about something, then it can't be a secret. It couldn't possibly be contained within a memory or written record. It wouldn't be anything. It wouldn't, by our definition, exist. Our founder could never leave these records to such a fate. Nor could I, or my predecessors, who similarly shouldered this duty. At the very least, they must not be forgotten. Akena takes back a step to reveal a handwritten label on the bookshelf. The writing reads, Goddess Squad. The Goddess Squad? A book about the Goddess Squad. Can we read it?
A little too many dance partners for my taste. I'll get back to it soon. 1, 2. This outfit is a real drag. Wait a second. Time out. Let's finish this quickly. Careful.
How terrible.
I'm reloading.
I am glad we wrapped this up before the tea got cold. Would you not agree, Pine?
Got this squad? The books in this room were written by none other than the founder herself. Wait, so from... Did I really forgot her name now? Lilywise. The entire history of the Goddess Squad is recorded here. From when they were first formed, all the way to Operation Ark Guardian. Akena takes out a book from the top shelf. All the information has been collected? You mean collected? And neatly organized. I'm sure you'll be surprised to see there's more to the Goddess Squad than you thought. None of these books can be taken from here, but you're free to stay here and read at your leisure. What about after? Excuse me? Huh? Are there no records of what happened after Operation Ark Guardian? There are. But they are all outside and publicly available. Because all the records covering the events after the operation were done by us. I see. Huh? I briefly scanned through the book Akena hands me. You're right. This is entirely different from the story I was told. What have you heard? Only bits and pieces via word of mouth. I see. Anyways, as you might know, we don't have detailed information on the Goddess Squad's exploits, nor their specific members. But it's not as if their existence is being hidden. Why would that be? I don't know. Why? That wasn't a rhetorical question. I was genuinely asking. I thought that since it was related to politics, you might know. Not to mention that you've had a good fortune of speaking to a goddess. More than one. Sorry, but I don't know. I mean, we had Snow White, Scarlet, Dorothy, Red Hood, Rapunzel. Wait, so we basically talked to all the goddesses, I think. Unless you would also count the Grimm's model 2nd generation. Though those were the... No, wait, no. Those were from the Goddess Squad. I forgot. And actually, what was that squad called? I don't remember. I suppose it's not such a big deal anyway. Akena carefully brushes some dust off the bookshelf. Something tells me she doesn't believe my assertion that I don't know anything. Not as long as we're keeping a watchful eye over them. Indeed. And there's more covered here than just the Goddess Squad. Akena takes out a book from the bookshelves beside her. This is a record of everyone who risked their life fighting for humankind. All the way from the first Rapture invasion to Operation Ark Guardian. Then that must mean Oswald is also... No, wait. We don't know what happened to Oswald, really. My guess is he got inside the Ark. But what happened afterwards with him, we don't know. At least I don't think we know. Maybe we will find out more about him. Akena hands me the book and I open it. Daniel Carter, age 23. His life is recorded in volume 17, page 229. Stayed behind alone to operate the machine gun and provided cover for a squad's retreat. Damn. Shot once in the upper left arm, twice in the abdomen, yet continued firing until his death. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. Sarah Bradley volunteered to become a Nika at age 16, damn. Her life is recorded in volume 42, page 35. Participated in Operation Ark Guardian, after which whereabouts are unknown. So she might be alive. Insufficient information regarding potential final moments. Supplemental information will be provided if discovered. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. Jake Harris, age 38. Went missing during the Ark evacuation operation. Insufficient information on his life and final moments. Supplemental information will be provided if discovered. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. On the next page and the next page after that, line after line of laudatory text appears, seemingly never ending. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. With honor and gratitude for your sacrifice. For your sacrifice. What do you think? Is this worth risking my life for? Only you can answer that. Not me. You truly are a good person. And for all these years, I've been trying my best to keep this information safe. It's nice to have someone else here to remember both it and these people with me. As far as I know, there are only a total of 10 or so people who knew about this. And now you're one of them. So, you must help me to watch over these records. I will. After all, I'm personally familiar with the Goddess Squad. Why do you keep pretending as if you know them? Because I know them. Bastards. Were you their commander? Well, no, but actually, wait a moment. I reopened the first book that Akena gave me, the one covering the Goddess Squad. After checking and double-checking the table of contents along with the rest of the book, I am unable to turn up any information as to who was the commander of the Goddess Squad. There's no mention of the squad's commander anywhere. The individual in question requested his name to be redacted. He asserted that he did not deserve to have his name written alongside the Nikas. I always feel like it's Anderson, to be honest. Or maybe Anderson is a relative. After that, however, we recorded the names of all the commanders. Some of the more notable ones are Mad Dog and New Hope. I think I remember New Hope, but I don't remember Mad Dog right now. Yeah, my predecessor. Who's Mad Dog? There's also a commander who has recently been making a name for himself. He's the leader of the Special Task Force, Counters. Yep, that's me. Do you know of the Counters? Of course I know. They're my favorite squad. Are they now? Absolutely. I'll show you. Come this way. Just a second. As I move to put the book back to the book on the bookshelf. A piece of paper falls out from between the pages. A note? The paper has yellowed from age. On it, there's written a single line. Old stories end beautifully. I guess that is true.
I never thought I'd be fighting in a dress. This outfit is a real drag.
1, 2. I'm waiting for nightfall. As usual, the thief
And the
comes out
last
victorious.
level. 2 more story pieces. I follow the eager Arcana to a bookshelf which is unusually clean. Probably because information is getting added on it, since we're still there. Underneath the label which reads Counter Squad, there's a supplementary note that states, my favorite. Of all the squads, I've kept records since becoming the manager. The Counters have performed the best. Oh, I'm perfectly aware of how capable they are. I imagine you would, after you've even spoken to members of the Goddess Squad. The Counters are a special commando unit, so they've had to carry out all sorts of classified missions. There's a bunch of information about them which isn't known to the public either. Almost as much as the Goddess Squad. Every time they've gone up against the heretic, they've come out on top. Not every time, nope. Not every time. I'm pretty sure there were times that they were defeated or had to retreat. Okay. But if we exclude tactical retreats and successful withdrawals, they're undefeated. Hold on, how do you know this? When we first went up against the heretic, I thought we were done for. Eventually we got better and better. Worked more and more as a team, and everyone became stronger. And above all, oh, I assume you've heard about Warphouse? I have. The commander of the Counters used it to defeat Nihilista. But apparently, it's no silver bullet. If only the commander of the Counters was able to make more of that stuff. Looks like not everything was recorded. Arcana's gaze fixates on the name tag on my chest. Then we could have already reclaimed this. Wait a second. You've got the same name as the commander of the Counters. Now she gets it. Arcana redirects her focus on my face. On your face? It's awfully similar to what I saw during the attack on the Ark. Interesting. You must be his doppelganger. No. Or his brother? Are you serious? You're him? You're the commander of the Counters? I puff my chest out as much as I can and flash my most dashing smile. Nice to meet you, I'm Andre. The commander of the Counters. It's always nice meeting a fan. I bet I just made her day. It takes Arcana about 20 minutes to accept reality. Have you never seen a photo of me? My job usually consists of transcribing mission reports that come in my way. I know your general description, but as far as actually seeing your face? It was only once, briefly during the attack on the Ark. The Phantom brought you to the outpost. I'm the only commander at the outpost, aren't I? My mind was all scrambled then. I had no idea whether I was at the outpost, the Ark, or on the surface. You didn't seem all that off, all that are out of sorts. And just because someone doesn't show, mean they're not hurting inside. I guess. Still though. What? Nothing. Just wondered if you were actually real. Well, as you can see, I am very much real. It may seem like a silly thought to you, but if your only reference point these records, there are times when you wonder. Really? Yeah, your military career has defied belief from the start. Even on your first mission, when the transport was shut down, you managed to lead a hastily formed squad, destroy the blacksmith, and complete the mission. You faced a few challenges on your next mission to pursue Chatterbox, sure. But that was also the first time you met the goddesses. And you went further up north and encountered Unlimited. Met Snow White and crossed paths yet again with Chatterbox. Then just when it seemed you were about to take it down, Modernia appeared and... Oh, sorry. I'm sure these aren't exactly pleasant memories for you. It's okay. We may be separated now, but it's only temporary. I see. How is Marianne doing? After that incident, we don't have any more reports regarding her. She's... No, on second thought, don't tell me. Huh? If you told me anything, I'd be duty bound to record it. You don't want to leave a written record behind, do you? No, I don't. You won't get in trouble for this? That's fine. The higher-ups censor some of the information they give us anyways. And after all the hard work you've done for the good of the Ark, you can get away with this at the very least. Notification sound emits from Arcana's phone. Oh boy. Is it Phantom? No. It's from the boss. It's time for my memory wipe. No, don't risk it. I guess she found out that my memory came back. How did Ingrid... Nah, I'm not gonna ask, to be honest. Let's get going. I'll be in big trouble if I'm late. We'll have to do the rest of the tour another time. Sure thing. As I move to set the book back to the shelf, my eye once again catches the note that reads, "My favorite." Arcana. Yes? Why are you such a fan of ours? How could I not be? You guys give me meaning to what I do. Arcana clasps her hands behind her back and quietly walks between the bookshelves. I know I so awfully loved you a few moments ago. What with all that talk about protecting this information from oblivion, but the long and short of it is that if the Ark were to fall, it'd be curtains for these records. It's because of you. Arcana stares at the wooden door at the end of the passageway. And your compatriots. There's a meaning to the work that I do. And... yes? It's just plain cool. Facing the raptures and heretics and not backing down. Defeating them all. You standing your ground and bellowing, "I will protect my Nikas." When did I ever do that? Even if you didn't, it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, right. There was something I always wanted to tell you. If I ever met you in person. Oh, what's that? Arcana takes a step back and bows her head. Thank you for fighting for us. Oh, thank you for all that you've done as well. I guess it's time to go for the memory wipe. Unless Ingrid's gonna be like, you won't need a wipe anymore.
am glad we wrapped this up before the tea got cold. Would you not agree, Pine?
Akana and I head out of the library and eventually arrive at the Legion headquarters. Oh, wait just a second. What is it? I need to take a photo as proof that you finally met me. Akane leans against me and pulls out a phone. I suddenly remembered all the photos placed out on the wall in the Akana's room. It's every time she got a memory wipe, I guess. Akana. 1 second, just got access to camera. I can enter the Forbidden Library as well, right? That's right, since you have authorization. Goodness me, this camera is so slow. That means I'll be able to remember things for you. I really ought to get a new... What? Photos are great. But it's better to have someone else you can depend on. I just take these photos for fun. You do? You don't think selfies are fun? They are for me. Okay. I mean, I can totally get why someone would get the wrong idea. Did they take me for some tragic heroine, dang it, or something like that? But they'd be wrong. Anyway, you looked really cool a moment ago. Got my heart racing and everything. Once Akana has configured the settings to her liking, she takes a photo. Any chance you could smile for me a little bit more? I want to remember this as a happy moment. You said you didn't see this as a commemorative thing. I don't. It's just... I just want to have a photo with my favorite commander that I can cherish. Alright. Once my memory is wiped, I may be able to remember you helping me regain my memories. But I may forget just how much I like you, and our conversation that we had in the Forbidden Library. There we go. That one came out much better. There you go again, making that face. Fine. If it bothers you that much. Okay, now holds out a pinky finger. Let's collaborate every once in a while. Collaborate? Yeah. As in, work together. My job is to record things. And it's far better to get the information straight from the source than from reading the second-hand reports. Missions reports are dry as dirt anyway. I don't like reading them. And when we're inside the Forbidden Library, I'd remember everything. Okay. Promise? Promise. I lock my pinky finger with Arcana's. You stay put, I'll be back. After Arcana disappears into the building, I check a message that I retrieved a few moments prior. I accept a tactical decision. What does this mean? Will I decide for her now? I follow Arcana into Elysian headquarters. Upon seeing me enter the office, Ingrid puts down the tablet she was looking at. Ingrid... I don't know. You don't know what I was going to say. I wasn't fully aware of what state Arcana was in. I'm not aware of what you saw in the secret archive. I know you have many questions you want to ask, but I can't help you. However, Ingrid stands up and looks out the window. If I were to hypothetically talk out loud to myself, I don't think that'd be a problem. Well, since I'm already here, I sit at a table with some refreshments affiliated. Oh, thank you! Ooh, don't mind if I do. Steam rises from the freshly put cup of hot coffee. I might as well stay for a few moments. Do as you like. How are the judges connected to the secret archive? The Ark is a smaller place than most think. You often end up meeting someone in one place and then running into them again in another. It's an awful small cast of characters. It can get a bit tiresome. Why are you hiding information about the Goddess Squad? There are many people out there who want to keep the information safe under lock and key. The question is, are their goals all the same? For some, perhaps they see that as the best choice. When you say some, there isn't that much information out there on the man who founded the bestseller squad. The only thing I'm certain of is that there was something that you wanted to hide. Oh. The same goes for the higher-ups of the Ark. I wonder who the higher-ups were before the big three. It could explain why some of the official records don't exactly align with the truth. You could be right. And not even I know all the secrets that are hidden there. I'm getting tired of talking to myself. I have to get back to work. In fact, Arcana's memory wipe should be finished by now. Already? Doesn't it usually take a few hours? It was already complete by the time you got here. Ingo taps on the tablet. There were times when I felt my patience was at its limit. But I must admit that cooperating with Missalis was worth it in the end. It's afforded us the ability to upgrade our own selective memory wipe technology. Oh! Now it's much faster, much safer. So she only gets the memories wiped that are critical and more tactical. Again with the tactical talk. You ought to be thankful. It's thanks to this tactical collaboration that we succeeded in this attempt. What attempt? You can see for yourself. At any rate, there won't be any issues with losing memories going forward. Somehow I doubt that. There could always be the 1 in a million exception. However, it's precisely because of that. Ingo turns around and looks at me. That we need someone to stand by us. And the decision we make. I understand. I take a sip of the now cold coffee and get a wow. I guess we were there for quite a while. Then I'll be off. Thank you. Elysian coffee tastes pretty good, wouldn't you say? Yes, delicious. I open the door and I'm just about to leave when Ingrid calls to me. Wait just a moment. There was something. What are you talking about? Ingrid taps on the tablet. Information on the founder of the bestseller squad. His signature on an authorization form. Although it's just an initial. Oh. Oswald? Is it Oswald? Wait, that would actually make sense. I remember, like, back in the story we had Oswald pieces that he was taking care of information and stuff. I rush out of Elysian headquarters. Near the main entrance I spot a shock of familiar aqua blue hair. Beside her Arcana there lies an Americano and a cup of lemon tea. Arcana. Oh, what a cute outfit. Who are you? You're not the legendary commander that I've heard about, are you? I'm a big fan. Do you like coffee by any chance? You're a horrible actor. What? No, I'm not acting. You take the coffee that Arcana offers me. Where are you coming from? I told you to stay put. Sorry. I had a conversation with Ingrid. Oh, I see. And how's your memory? Well, after pondering something for a few moments, Akana points at me. I remember. You're my favorite commander. Is that all? Do I need more? No, that's enough. So, what did you and the boss talk about? It's alright if it's bad news. I can take it. You of all people should know that. It's good news. She said that you won't be forgetting as much going forward. She said the memory wipes will be more tactical. Not that word again. Anyway, it seems the collaboration with Missile has yielded some results. You knew? Yes, the boss kept telling me about it. In fact, she told me so many times I thought my ears were gonna fall off. I think she wanted to reassure me, even though I kept telling her I was fine. I see. What else? Huh? There's no way to talk for as long as you did, and only covered that. So, what else did you talk about? Something important? That is a secret, I'm afraid. Huh? Then again, if I were to talk to myself, I suppose that'd be alright. I was in a playful mood, so I emulated what Ingrid had done with me. However, my audience wasn't as receptive. Who talks to themselves in front of someone? Just tell me, quickly. Yeah, she didn't get it. Seems like I'm not the only one who can keep a secret. Ah, okay. My lips are sealed, promise. For example, the person standing before me, smiling and drinking her lemon tea. Is second to none when it comes to keeping secrets, especially regarding her most noble of missions. Arcane Archive ad. Okay. This was a really nice story, and it had quite the happy ending for Arcane 2.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Just quickly take care of those usual things with the event.
The hour of retribution draws near.
It's very easy. There we go. Take care of that.
I guess this makes me a good luck charm, doesn't it?
And this background, thank you. Oh, yeah, right, the shop, almost forgot. First this, so to make sure I'm not forgetting it. And I guess now we can try our luck and maybe get the spec-up version of Mihara. You know, I'm really unlucky with those free for once a day pills. Didn't really get anything good out of them. Makes me really sad. Like, I see a lot of people getting good stuff out of them. Meanwhile, I'm just here getting dog shit. Yep. Alright. So, the usual. Let's start with the friendship pills. I hope you guys bring me luck. Come on. No. Not that many SLRs. Second one. Doesn't look good either, alright. Oof, even less SRs. Nope. 40 of those. Jeez. Almost enough to buy 3 spare bodies in total with those mileage tickets I got from the standard banner. Lame. Oh, only 2 SRs. Jeez, the number's declining. Come on. Eesh. Well, at least now we got 5 SRs again. Come on. Ooh, alright, that surprised me. Didn't expect this now.
Soldier F, nice to meet you.
Tetra. And it's... Ah,
TLC
Mary.
for the sick. Painful
A coincidence, we just had a talk with you. I think one more I could do after this one. Yeah. Okay. Wait, let me make sure. Oof, good thing I made sure. I wasn't sure if it's just going to straight up suck it up. Anyway. Dang, we can only make one pull. I don't have enough for a second time pull. Alright, let's see what we get. Oh, okay, okay, maybe. Maybe it's our finally our time. Please.
Leave it.
Will it be her
Nice to meet you.
missileless? Yes, it's her!
Living life on the edge with a bomb strapped to your back. What could be more thrilling than that?
Oh, jeez. I didn't even. Well, at least I got both event characters now. Well, I had to buy Siren with my mileage, but at least I got Mihara's overspec. Well, maybe I can scrape stuff together too to pull Volcano then. Oh, good that we managed that. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the story. Oh no, wait, I just remembered. I forgot something. I bet we have a 10 stack of molds now. Yes! Alright. I always wanted to do a 10 stack opening of those, so let's do it. Alright, I'm closing my eyes. Damn. Got quite the variety here. And another egg. That's what I like to see. Right. This time it's the end for today. I hope you guys enjoyed the story. I definitely enjoyed it. And I hope you guys had a good weekend, and I wish you all a good start into the next week with Monday. And to the next stream. I wish you a good time. Bye bye.